we're back again to play some games. We're about Cupid Parasite, and let's just jump back in. Mr. Snell is drunk, and he, announced that he was not married to the public, and it was the backlash wasn't as bad as we thought, or he thought. It wasn't that bad. Shelby, I brought you some water. I'm coming inside. He's asleep. He's knocked out, truly. I enter the room, and Mr. Snell was already asleep. I sit next to Mr. Snell on the bed and stare at his sleeping face. He appears much more cherubic when he's asleep. Speaking of which, what's going to happen now? I know, are we still a thing? Now that he's announced that he's single, there's no need for me to pretend to be his wife, meaning I don't have to be in this house anymore. But I want to stay here. For some reason, it was difficult for me to call it over from my end. I don't know why. Because I didn't want to leave Mr. Snell alone? Or because I've grown fond of this life? I don't really know. But if I still want to be here, I could remain silent about it for now. If something were to happen, Mr. Snell would say something. I left a cup of water by the bed. Good night, Shelby. I comb through his disheveled bangs and kiss his forehead like how a mother would to her child in the movies. I went to my own room so that I could sleep early too. He was awake. That was not fair. I put my hand on my forehead where she kissed me and sighed. What she did could not be ignored. I remained confused while allowing my body to sink further into my bed. After returning from the bar, I couldn't maintain my balance. I remember her helping me up along the way. I look at the side of my bed and see a cup with water that she brought. This wouldn't be here if I were not living with someone. I get up and drink the water she brought me. Tomorrow, I will return back to a truly single state. I wonder if she realizes that. But I couldn't be the one to tell her to end this life. What to do? In any case, I should go to sleep for today. I finished the water and put down the cup on the side of the bed. Then I remembered the letter. What letter? That's right. I have to do something about this. Oh wow, a middle school reunion? Middle school? This was a personal letter sent to me. It was an invitation to my middle school reunion. Middle school? Do middle schools have reunions? I know high schools definitely do, but middle schools? Like, who cares about your middle school, right? High school is all the... I mean, yeah, because most of your middle school people are at your high school, so what's the point of meeting your... whatever. I haven't met my classmates in middle school since graduating. I thought about whether to attend or not. After a while, I heard the sounds of a shower running downstairs. She must be taking a bath. Right when I realized that, my cheeks became heated. I told myself it was the alcohol doing that. What am I imagining? Middle school reunion's crazy. The next morning, I get up and went to the living room and see Mr. Snell already there. Good morning, Shelby.
ああ、おはよう。よく眠れたか？
Yes, good morning. Did you sleep well? Yes. I see that Mr. Snell is making breakfast again. The bacon smells nice, causing me to feel hungry. But I noticed that the TV was on. He usually keeps it off. I'm sure he turned it on to watch the news. I hope there aren't any bad comments. I look at the TV, and they were just starting to report on the press conference yesterday. What are they saying?
One night has passed since Shelby Snail, the president of Cupid Corporation, announced that he is actually single. The announcement by Mr. Snail, who was famous for being a great husband, has caused widespread repercussions, and this just in. Mr. James, a commentator for a program that once fueled the hot topic of Mr. Snail being a great husband, has begun an emergency press conference.
Mr. James.
Well, it seems we have a live relay. We now bring you the broadcast from
Who's
Mr.
Mr.
James'
James?
press conference.
はい、こちらジェームズ氏の緊急会見です。今ちょうど登場されました。
Yes, we're at the emergency press conference for Mr. James. He has just appeared.
こんにちは、ジェームズです。昨日のスネイル氏の会見を受けまして、私も事実をお伝えしたく会見を開くことにしました。
Hello. My name. Who are you? Like, are you important? Like, who are you again? This just in. Mr. James, a commentator who once praised Mr. Snell's reputation as a great husband. So he's just a guy. He's just a famous commentator? Or... Hello, my name is James. After seeing Mr. Snell's press conference, I will also like to hold this announcement.
まず一番にお話ししたいことなんですが、あの4年前の会見は自分の早とちりで進んだものだったんです。
The first thing I must say is that the press conference from 4 years ago was caused by my own misunderstandings that took a life of its own.
昨日の会見を見た後、慌てて4年前の放送の録画を見直したのですが、彼は一言も結婚してるとは言っていませんでした。
He's on Shelby's side. Okay. After the press conference, I rewatched the recordings of broadcasts from 4 years ago, and he never said a word about being married.
CC の社長だから結婚しているに違いないと私が勘違いしていたせいで、
Way to go, James.
真実を
Owning
言い出
up.
しづらかったのだと思います。
I assumed and jumped to conclusions that Mr. Snell of Cupid Corp was married. I believe because I made the mistake, it was difficult to say the truth.
ですので、世間の皆様はどうか彼を責めずにいただきたい。私のせいで嘘をつかせてしまったのですから。
Oh, James is the real one for real. So I hope everyone will not place the blame on him. I was the one who forced him to lie. He's the kind that wishes for the happiness of his employees and members over his own. I've worked with him only once, but I can tell that much.
ですから、そんな彼が独身だと分かったのはチャンスかもしれませんよ。
Don't put him on the market like that. He's mine. So now that we know he's single, it's your chance.
婚活中の女性はぜひアタックしてはどうでしょう。私は彼の婚活を応援したいと思っております。
For women who are looking for a husband, now's your time. I would like to support his goal in finding love. Hold on, do not put him on the market like that. But James is the real one, don't you think, Shelby? We stop eating breakfast with our eyes glued to the TV. We then look towards each other.
こんなことがあるんだな。
I guess these things really do happen. I think it's thanks to your good character. I smiled, and Mr. Snell's gaze seemed to waver. I think they were some tears swelling up in his eyes. Or tears welling up in his eyes. But he shook his head and then made a dignified expression. Let's not waste this chance he provided us. I will continue my work with sincerity. Yes. We riled ourselves up and also picked up our forks to resume eating breakfast. our movements in unison, so we looked at each other and laughed. Upon arriving at the office, the interview room was full despite being early morning. They still got no music. The customer support section still has phones ringing off the hook. I thought there would be complaints, but...
来てくれてよかった。新規会員受付の対応をお願い。もうパンクしそう
I knew it. They're trying to get my guy. They're trying to take Shelby from me. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Please help with the receptions for new members. I'm about to get overloaded. Huh? New members?
そう昨日と今日の会見を見て新規入会希望と見学希望のお客様がたくさんいらしたの
Yep. After seeing the press conference yesterday and today, we have lots of new applications and requests for trials. What?
入会希望者の予約もネットにいっぱい入ってるわしかも女性ばっかりこっちも順次対応していかないと
The online membership application requests are also full. They're also mostly women. We have to deal with them as they come along.
あとマスコミの取材依頼なども殺到しているのでどなたか後ほどインタビューに付き合ってくださいスタッフからの意見も欲しいそうです
Oh, there's also interview requests from the media, so I hope someone can deal with them. They want comments from staff members too. Sure. It seems that the announcement has become good promotion for the company. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But...
御社の社長と結婚したいです
Okay. I want to marry your company's president.
社長未婚だったんですよねイケメンだしお金ありそうだし私彼とのお見合い希望です
So your president was unmarried? He's so handsome, he looks rich. I'd like to have a meeting with him. No. Most of the new members were after Mr. Snail. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'll tell you how I feel about that. Jealous. Stop. Please don't take my man. I'm so tired. I sat at my desk and fell over. Wait. Now's not the time to stop. I have to check my emails too. I started my computer to check the system. I was tempted to immediately close the window. There were just so many application emails. I wonder if Owen's willing to help. Just checking the emails and sending the member information to Mr. Snail would be a lot of work. But I have to do this. This is Mr. Snail's chance to become a real devoted husband. Something in my heart hurt at that moment. There you go, there you go. It was a sharp pain that made me blink twice. Huh? That stinging pain continued. It's like my body is telling me it doesn't want to work. But this is my job. As Cupid, I have to. My heart stings again. What should I do? I really don't want to do this. I have a slight idea of why that is, but I shake my head to rid myself of those thoughts. It can't be. I'm Cupid. I support people in love, so I shouldn't be jealous. Anyway, there are dozens of applications just for today. I have to report that to Mr. Snail. I first sent a simple email to Mr. Snail. He immediately responded. He says he wants to meet and talk. I'd like to talk to you in person. I have time right now. Come to my office. Shelby Snail. Another sting. My heart hurts again. But this one is more of a happy kind of pain. I put together a file with information of a few members and headed to the elevator to Mr. Snail's office.
スネイル君、いやーすごい反響だね。聞いたよ。君へのお見合い申し込みが殺到してるんだって。
Snail, and now you're happy? Snail, did you see the reaction? I heard that you got loads of applications for arranged meetings with you.
アンソニーすごい。
Mr. Snell looks at Duff with a frown. Both of them finally notice that I was there.
おや、君はいつぞやの。どうだい？社長にお見合いの申し込み殺到してるんだろう？
Oh, you're that one lady. So how is it? I'm sure there are tons of applications dying to meet Mr. Snell, right? Or applicant. I bet there are tons of applicants dying to meet Mr. Snell, right? Yes. I brought the data of our members right here.
へえ、すごい束だ。やっぱりこれからは婚活社長として売り出そうじゃないか。きっと会員も増えてウハウハだよ。
Anthony needs to go. I don't like him. Wow. That's a huge stack you got there. Now, let's start selling you as the president looking for love. This time, you'll have more members and then some. I don't like this. Mr. Snell goes quiet. He then stood up from his chair.
すみません、アンソニー先輩。そちらはお断りさせてください。
Yeah, stand up for yourself. I'm sorry, Anthony. I will have to reject that.
は？
この会社は私ではなく社員の力で成り立っています。もっと社員にクローズアップした広告の仕方を模索したいんです。
This company functions thanks to the employees and not me. I'd like for you to find an ad putting focus on the employees.
おいおい、冗談だろ。
Specifically me, the top bridal advisor.
誰も
Specifically
望ん
me.
じゃいないよ。
You gotta be kidding. Snail. No one wants to see that.
世間はたった一人の英雄を求めてるんだ。一人のカリスマ性を打ち出した方が客は食いつくものだよ。
The general public wants to see a hero. More customers will jump on the idea of a charismatic leader.
それでも今までのようなやり方はもう嫌なんです。先輩のことは尊敬してはいますが、もう先輩のやり方には賛同できません。
Even so, I don't want to take this method anymore. I respect you, but I can't agree to your methods. Anthony, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Just say yes. Duff is dumbfounded by Mr. Snail's words. He sighed and shook his head.
スネイル君、君はいつか後悔するよ。僕のやり方が正しかったんだって。
Snail, you will regret this. You'll figure out that my way was right all along.
はい。たとえ後悔したとしても、私は自分の信条を貫きたいんです。
Yes, even if I may come to regret it, I want to maintain my convictions.
若い。若すぎるよ。そんな綺麗事だけで回るほどこの世の中は甘くないんだよ。
His voice sounds really familiar too. I wonder, I gotta look that up. You're much too immature. The world doesn't round from ideals alone.
君がそんなに育児なしだと思わなかったよ。こんなんじゃ獅子もたかが知れている。僕は担当を降りさせてもらうからね。
Hater! I never thought you would be so cowardly. Cupid Corp isn't gonna last with this. I'll be off as the managing person for your company. Duff storms out at Mr. Snell's office. Shelby, you got another op. You got another op. The elevator door closes, and Duff is now completely gone. The room is eerily silent, while Mr. Snell smiles warily at me.
怒られてしまったな。だが、これでよかったんだ。
He got mad at me, but this is for the best. So what do you want to talk to me about? His eyes looked so clear. It seemed that he wanted to do this all along. There wasn't a speck of regret. We look to each other and smile. I agree. I keep hitting the button too fast. It's more like the president to be this way. I like Mr. Snail's philosophy. It's sincere and earnest. But is it just his philosophy? I wondered about that while still gripping the stack of member information. I have to go show it to him now, because I am the Cupid of love after all. Yet, I still can't bring myself to talk about it. Back to them.
何 ?CC の会員急増かなぜだ計画は完璧だったはずなのに
What? Cupid Corp sees a surge in new membership? Why? The plan was perfect.
どうやら今回の逆境を利用
Why y'all still hiding it from me? I know who it is.
腹立たしい
I know who it is. And it will be hilarious if I'm wrong. It will be hilarious if I'm wrong. It seems they took advantage of it to boost their reputation. How annoying.
我がロミジュリウェディングに会員を引き抜いてキューピッドコーポレーションを潰す最大のチャンスだったというのに
Y'all really suck at this. Y'all really suck at this. It was our chance as Rome and Julie wedding to steal their membership and to crush them. That youngster. But we will not give up yet. Your job is not done yet, MQ. See? I don't... Final lesson. A few days after the incident, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, I don't think the dad knows I'm here. I think he just wants to take down this what's the word I'm looking for? This establishment. I think he just wants to take down this establishment, but I don't think he knows I'm here. I think he's just taking it down because it's taking my job from me. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.